Hello everyone. With this video, I just thought of talking to you about something that most often the students question on me about the spoken English. Like, what are the tips? How can we improve our English language? So there are some videos also that I have uploaded regarding a spoken English. So what else then? What are the, like, I thought of just sharing some tips with you all how to improve your English knowledge and how to improve spoken English, like how to speak in English fluently. And these days I know there are most of the students at home, those who have completed their A levels, and like you all are finding different things to do during that time. So one of the interesting thing is that you can use this time to improve your English. As I mentioned in some other videos also, don't waste your time staying at home and doing some stuff which are not related to your studies, or anyway, do something productive always and improve your level always. So, the topic today is spoken. How to improve the speech in English. So it is even though the you all find, like, you all go for, like, sometimes you all go for spoken English classes and you try to improve your spoken English standard. But the thing is, when you learn a language, you learn how to read, you learn how to write, you learn to listen and understand, and also you learn to speak. So speak, or the speech, is also part of that learning. So when you learn the English language, you don't need to separately go do this spoken English, because you all have already learned the English language. So while learning English language, you should be able to learn how to speak as well, because English, it's a very easy language that you can easily learn on how to speak. Because we don't, not like in Sinhala, we don't have a separate two separate sessions, like what you write and what you use, writing and speaking both same. In, like, not like in Sinhala. In Sinhala we have like spoken Sinhala, the day to day language is one thing, and also written Sinhala is another thing. But nowadays people have made like you have like you made us an SMS language, or that simplified forms or short forms you are using when you send messages and all. But that is not the correct way. So what I mean is, when what you write and what you speak, both are same in English language. So it is better to learn the right thing properly. So when you approach for speaking, like when you are learning, when you start to learn the language, learn how to speak as well. So the first of all, what you need to do is you can maintain a vocabulary book. You can take down, like, every day you can collect number of words that you don't know. And also, as I always used to tell you, when you find a new word, always find out the function of that word, whether that word is a noun, whether it's an adjective, whether it's a verb or adverb. What is the function of that word? Find out the function of that, so then you find it is easy to use that. And also, when you find a new word, you can learn, like, you can learn the meaning of that word, as well as you can make a sentence. By using that word, you can make a sentence and practice how to use that particular word. Like, you learn the word and you make a sentence and you practice how to use that word. Then you can make several sentences and practice that, and you can use it in different sentences, different things that you speak in your day-to-day language. So when it comes to tenses, don't go into depth. Don't learn all the tenses. You don't need all the tenses to speak in English. It is enough for you actually learn when you learn the present tense, simple past tense and future tense. So those three tenses would be enough for you when you speak in English language. Like you need some other tenses as well at times, but basically when you speak, when you practice the basic thing, for example, when you learn simple present tense, you can practice the day-to-day things. Like you can tell your day-to-day things, what you do every day. Like I do these things every day. And you can talk about your family members, your friends, what they do every day, what I do every day, what you do every day, what your friends do every day. Like that you can write and practice. And also past tense, then you can talk about what you did yesterday, what happened yesterday, what you did last week, what you did last year, using past tense. Then future tense, what you are going to do in future. In future, like tomorrow I will do this, a day after tomorrow I will do this. Like you can learn past tense and learn future tense and present tense, and talk about the day-to-day general things, or the what happened yesterday, or what happened last week, or what is going to happen in future. So the basic tenses would be enough for you to practice to speak in English. So you can maintain a book, vocabulary book, and learn the function of the word, and you can collect vocabulary. But while collecting words is not enough if you don't know how to use the word practically. So get the word, find out the meaning, and also you have to practice how to use that word in a sentence. So that also you need to learn. So then you can practice talking about present tense, past tense, and future tense. Then you can talk a lot while doing that. So for example, when you know the present tense exactly, you can learn, like you can talk about your general things, what you do every day, and like that you can talk about your friends, or your mother, your father. My father does these things every day, my mother does these things every day, my brother goes to the market, my brother plays with me, or like that you can talk a lot. So always have confidence and speak what you can. And also collect verbs. Collecting verbs, it's a very good thing, because to speak something we need a verb. Like we need a subject and a verb. Like whatever the subject it is, like you most of the time you get stuck when you do not know a verb. So always collect lot of verbs. We have simple verbs and a stronger verbs, like go, run, climb, catch, like simple verbs. So even simple verbs, you learn the verb, you get the meaning of the verb, and also you can write that verb and make a sentence like I go to the market, where you go, like that. Sometimes you get stuck with the prepositions, but using prepositions or learning prepositions, that comes with the practice. So to get that practice, you can read. You can read lot of vocabulary, lot of passages. Reading comprehensions are there. Reading passages are there. You can read them. And what else? You can watch some cartoons, or like some baby items, baby TV things, like some simple programs, children's programs, because there they use very simple language, simplified way of English. So watch them. And if your level, when your level goes up, when you feel like you can understand something better than that, then you can start watching English movies. Then you can watch English news every day. So just make them, like, just take time, at least 2 months or 3 months, take a period of time and make a target. My target is to be fluent in this language. Rather than rather than worrying about, like, I can't, like, spoken English, like this has become a very big topic, like in even especially in Sri Lanka, like speak in English would be a very big topic. Like most of the students worry, like and also they are afraid of speaking English. So what about, rather than waiting, you can just start. And even you can get some simple grammar books. Very simple grammar books are there. So you can get, and even you don't, it's not enough, like there's no point of doing a grammar book, and there's no point of getting all the sentences correct and all. Hmm? You might have done lot of grammar books when you are small, when you go to school, when you went to school, you might have done lot of grammar books. but that is not enough. But what I mean is, when you, for example, when you learn present tense, you can just take a grammar book and practice some sentences using simple present tense, because you can improve your language and you can practice it. But to speak, you need to speak. If you do not speak, you will never learn. So read, write, listen, and speak. That is the outcome. You read, then you write, then you listen, and the outcome of that is you need to speak. So like here are some of the tips that what I feel, and also some of the issues that I found while teaching to some students, the things that I came up. You can use this. Even though you do English literature for your A levels, make sure that you are fluent in English language, that you can speak really really well in English language, like your confidence. No matter, you might do mistakes while speaking, but the fluency is something else. Fluency, like you should get words when you are speaking. You should get words, you should get vocabulary, like you should be able to express what you feel, what you want, what you need. So be fluent with that, and start speaking with your friends and with your anyone. Like just find someone to speak in English. You just that's why I told, like, you have to read, you have to write, you have to listen. But if you do not speak, the fourth point, you need to speak. If you do not speak, you will miss that. Because at the schools also, you all might have read, you all might have written, you all might have listened to the teachers, but you all might have not spoken or used this language practically. That is why you get stuck when it comes to speak. So speech, or when you speak in English, it's not a big thing. Only the thing is, you need to practice that. So as I mentioned, you can start from today onwards. Do some sessions like that. Commitment, it's one of the very important thing. You need to commit. So take time, do the lessons, practice, and you can come up with the results. So have a wonderful day, have a wonderful time, improve your knowledge, and let's meet once again another video. I'm hoping to upload some videos regarding O-level literature, as there are most of O-level students waiting for the O-levels. So let's meet in future with some of the new videos for the O-level students. So okay, see you with another video. Have a nice time for you all. Bye bye.